For a moment, I have to think about what's like a Latino complexion, you know? Like, that's something that I think about. Now, we got bumping music here? They put a persona on us. No way. Okay, we got a required fight.
Rexes. Riled.
Wait, we're finding more than one? We're finding more than one. Damn. I was hyped for day one. I was hyped all the way through. Had to theme it. Had to theme it. Hey, ACN. This is Ekanuro, and welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles X. Now, I will say I will have a little bit of expression before I actually get into the game myself, and also speaking on the kind of person I am as a Xenoblade fan for some time. Now, this is a game that many people have been interested in for a long time from the outside looking in. What people say about this game and what it does to innovate and stylize itself compared to other games in its time, and what it placed for itself on the Wii U for the time, made a lot of people who were on the outside looking in very, very interested for the longest. And once we lost that accessibility to the Wii U, a lot of people didn't know if they would see the light of day for Xenoblade X being ported over, and for us getting access to it in the Switch era, of course. For how much the game stands on its own as a separate Xenoblade title for its time, and also still onward for the rest of the series, we never knew when the day would come that Monolith Soft would grant us a stronger, greater, and definitive version of this game. And I think that's what also helps us see the greatness of what we get to experience in modern gaming. But enough stalling. You and me, let's start the game here and now. I do know how this starts. It's like it's a space colony. It's something where like there was inhabitants on Mira from Earth, right? Something like that. I'm gonna have to dim my lights in a minute because, oh man, we got some hieroglyphs. We got hieroglyphs. Ooh, got a space battle?
July 2054
Ooh, I love when subtitles are on by default, honestly.
The
Makes
Earth
things
was caught in a great battle between
makes things
unknown
really comfortable.
alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-like colonization project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the Arks never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally.
They got ops.
The alien blitz was unrelenting. If
The
not
ops
for the
said
efforts of
nothing's
lone
sweet
heroes,
around here,
we would
honestly.
never have survived. Our ship
Oh,
took
Elma?
heavy
Is that?
damage.
Would that be
We
Elma?
lost control. With our flight systems down,
Honestly, from how
the
things
White
started,
Whale
I
was
think
pulled
people.
into the gravitational fields of a
I
nearby
think Elma
planet.
makes
Its
Elma
hull
becomes
shattering
super.
and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
I'll have to read your
Since
comment in a
then,
minute, Eva.
2 months have passed.
Probably after this cutscene, I'll see. Only 2 months. Only 2 months. Oh, we just like right away get into the character creation. Alright. So, before I get into this part, before I get into really customizing, I just wanna check for a moment. Ooh, environments change? No way. But before we really start getting to customization, I wanna check for research purposes. I want to check if they still have some of those features of female character customization. Let's experiment with that for a moment. Let us take a look and see what they have with customization features. I'll look at base selection. I did not know they had base selection. It is cool when games do that. If they do or don't, or let you pick out stuff from the get-go without presets, I think they are interesting. But let's take a look and see what they got. They have size, skin. Okay, there's a lot of features I didn't know about. Style, eyes. Oh wow, there's a lot of pupil designs. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so fun. Okay. So you have size of your height, right? Okay. Okay, I see it. Alright, let's see how it is. View model was with L. Oh, okay, that's much easier. That's much easier for people to be able to see what I'm actually doing without me switching my camera back and forth. Okay. So, thing I'm experimenting with is if you know about the original Xenoblade Chronicles X, there was specific sliders that allowed you to modify the female character creation a little bit more. Alright, let's go back down and I'm gonna make a male. Let us go back, turn to base selection. Alright, let's take a male preset that we choose real quick. I will say I'll go with the I'll go with the first one. I'll take off the first one. Let's see. I do like my character to have a decent size. How do they go though? Wait, so they don't even go. Wait, hold on. I want to have a decent height, but I was wondering, like, can you be like almost like above a no pond? Like, for real, I had no idea. Okay, we're good at that one. Yeah, I'm trying to take my time with character creation as well, because there's a lot that goes into that. Okay, because I was like, what's going on with all these complexions? It's looking like this palette is not what I think about, or these colors are not what I think about when I think about the palette. Like, okay, when it shows like complexion, I was like, wait, what? I did not know you can really turn your boy into the Hulk. Alright, let me just think. For a moment I have to think about what's the complexity I want for complexion for for thinking what's like a Latino complexion, you know? Like that's something that I think about. And that makes sense. I mean, you like to really like decide on that, but they have a lot of choices in this. The tones for complexion, I'm surprised by that. All right, so freckles. No, wait, we don't want freckles. Wait, freckles? Hold on a minute. I can't. Wait, can I zoom? One moment. Did I just confirm that? Did I confirm freckles? I can't tell. Freckles. I can barely see if there's freckles are involved. No wait, freckles aren't involved. Okay, good. We're not using freckles. All right. So cheeks. I don't want no chiseled jawline. Like yeah. I mean that chiseled tone. Like I'm not trying to go all out for looks maxing on my character. All right. So scars. No scars. Moles. No moles. Hair. All right. Here we go. This is the fun part. All right. Hair. Let's check upon this. Let's see what we got. Okay. Not a lot of options actually. I was surprised at just seeing it. We got the Shulk? We got the Shulk in here? No way. I would say I wouldn't really go too heavy on thinking about something that isn't reliant on like thinking with super accurate, because games don't always do everything right. I'm surprised at the lack of too many hair options. I would take that cowlick down. I would not want that cowlick. I mean, when it comes to like character customization and what you can do with custom hair options, I think one of those games. Wait, oh no way! There's 2 different complexions here. There's like highlights. It's like highlights. No way. Tips. Oh, tips is like adding highlights. I just want to keep it same because. Just for a moment, it feels like it's the best thing to do. Okay. Eyes. Now this is the fun part. I could make it more outlandish if I want to, but it's not really outlandish. It's kind of like that aesthetic way of like going to like make an aesthetic of it. Let's see. And then I'm gonna choose color. I would like to go for a fun color, of course. I mean that's just how it is. Damn, that is full like Genos right there. Going full Genos on that one. Damn. Okay, it is really fun to see, like, what if there's cutscenes that zoom into your character, and you see those cool ass pupils you picked, and you're like, hell yeah, I'm glad I picked that shit. Honestly, I do want to go for something that is like a little bit like futuristic, because that's just how things are gonna be sometimes. You just want things to be a little bit like outlandish. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, so I'm pretty much gonna make a basic character here. Like, I'm not really going too far out with it. Honestly, you can do face paint? No way. Tribal tattoos right there. Alright, we got tribal tattoos right there. If they had something like the freaking conduit Zohar on my face, I would probably do that. If it's on my cheek or something, I'd probably add something like that. Oh wait, this is like... Wait, what does that remind me of? Oh wait. Yeah. This kind of reminds me of the Metcon. Like, for real. Wait. Is that supposed to be like the... Damn, is that supposed to be like Xanthus? I think that's supposed to be like Xanthus Sword's face paint. That looks like Xanthus Sword's face paint, no way. Oh, and this is... Oh, this is fun. I really like this one. This reminded me of Numa, of course. Alright, we got some fun additions here. It's gonna be freaking Bruce Wayne in this bit. It's gonna be Bruce Wayne. The Batman. Alright. Nah, we ain't pulling the Joker here. Nah, that's crazy. Okay. I did not expect all this. This is like Tekken levels of character creation with the face paint. Like, this is that kind of outlandish stuff where you're like, why does it exist, or why is it kind of goofy, like in some areas, but some of it is just really cool. You never know. Like, it's cool about looking into it, especially because I just feel like I kind of want to pay homage to like stuff in my own way of like how some of them really align to. Maybe they even, I mean, you never know. Maybe they even added designs from other games, inspired by other games that weren't original facepaint designs in the original game. Like, these facepaint designs go hard though, for real. Like, they really. We got the Monado. Oh shit, that's fire. Really nice one there. Really nice one for people who enjoy, like, who probably see Xenoblade 1 as their favorite in the series, I'd say. Right. Is that... No way, they done put Nia's face paint. They done did Nia's face paint. Man, that is so hilarious, dude. That is like... I love seeing that fan service. Alright. But this one literally makes me just think of Numa, like, because of the aqua teal kind of color. I just kind of like it. I think it sticks with. I mean, I just gotta see how it feels like in the long run. When you think about it in the long run, you're gonna see yourself in cutscenes. You're gonna think like, this does go hard, right? I mean, this one goes hard. This Mekon kind of one. I think at the moment, I probably want this forehead one, just because I really like the teal color, and I don't want to go too heavy. I still like that there's at least face paint at all. Like, I really like what I'm doing with it, so I like it. I do like the greenish and the aqua kind of tone, so honestly, I'm sticking with this. Okay. Wait, Yuri Lowenthal? No way. He's in this game as a stock voice, man. Oh, wait, you can actually do. Yeah. You can do. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I feel like all of this feels like a one-time choice for me.
Victory is ours.
I mean, honestly, I'm used to Yuri Lowenthal from just seeing that Spider-Man is like the one thing I think about with him most recently, honestly.
All right, it's on. Huh?
I think Yuri Lowenthal, I'll probably go for it. Off rip, I feel like I'd go for Yuri Lowenthal.
Come on.
Okay, that's too much like that's like what you do and that's like the kind of voice you have by default in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, for real. That's something I think about. It's just like the more younger voices are like things that they give to you, that the first few voices in like Dragon Ball Xenoverse. That's how I see it.
Rock and roll. Let's get this started. Ready? Game and set. We'll work well together, I'm sure.
It's made me think of yeah. That's more of like a. It's kind of like Tyon. I'm getting Tyon from that one. I'm getting like Tyon from that one for real. It's like thinking about a more intricate, like well-spoken character. Like that's for real. Like that's more like how Tyon's all nerdy.
Huh? Woohoo! We did it!
That's definitely like a Xenoverse kind of character. That's like that Xenoverse kind of stuff. Like they usually put in like I don't know who picks them. Those wacky kind of voices in some of the selections from Xenoverse. I do not know why. I mean, those could add it, but that's more like also Earth Defense Force, because Earth Defense Force has goofy voices for you if you really know how character selection that one goes.
Sorry, but it was you or us.
Okay, we got some English voices here too.
I'm off balance.
So that's everything, huh? That's everything. I do like Yuri though. I mean, Yuri already has good delivery, but also it's about that fan service. You're going to hear more of Yuri.
Game and set. Greetings.
I would say I'm going for Yuri, honestly. It's some cool stuff that they actually like credit them for who you're selecting. I'm selecting Spider-Man here, man. Alright, so we'll go for Yuri. Let's finish this up. Ooh, Elma. Alright, we got Elma up in this. Oh, because Elma does guide the player in the start, from what I know. It's a cool start. I actually like how the game has Elma guiding the player. Like, and you have that support character that's also along with the plot. Like, I like that. I can't think of other games that really do that, but I like that she's a plot piece for how it starts. I mean, other than like most recently Street Fighter 6 and how its story goes and how characters direct you to getting used to everything about the game. That's what I like about characters that guide you and that also have their own like charm, because I say Elma seems to have the most charm out of those characters. Like I see Luke in Street Fighter 6. I don't think he's that. I don't know. He's not all that. He's not like that.
Releasing hatch.
You know?
Please stand clear.
Also, Elma's just cool like that, from what I've seen. Oh man,
Hey there.
we're with her off rib.
Looks like you're all in one piece.
Okay. Man, these cutscenes
Careful.
are...
Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
I feel like my customization was solid from the start. Like, I felt like it was pretty good. When you look at it in action, that's when you think, oh yeah, this was something I don't want to really like change right away. Even if I'm gonna change it, like eventually, like
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Oh wait, did I name myself now? I mean, you name your profile
You
then.
don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis.
That's usually the moment where you do name yourself.
That's
I'm gonna
not
say.
good. Just try and focus, all right?
Oh, okay, we got it. All right, simple as that. I'm gonna place this simple and sweet right here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's in my autofills because I've said it so many times, I guess, for it to recognize it's an entry. All right.
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
No, I thought.
In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can.
Yo. I thought I did not read the logo on Elma and my character before. I didn't even see the logo before. I thought that shit said EDP, dog. I thought we had EDP on ourselves. I thought if we got the label EDP, that's bad news. Nah. Dude, I thought that shit said EDP. I thought that was labeling me as EDP. Yo, okay, that's too funny, dog. That is too funny. Okay, let's go back. Okay, all right, we're getting back into it.
How are your limbs? Can you move?
What the? Oh, okay. I have to choose what I do for mobility. Shake your head or nod. I'm gonna shake. Oh yeah, oh wait, you shake your head no. That's what they mean. They're probably saying shake your head no. Yeah. I didn't know if you have options in this game like that.
Take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system.
Speak.
One step at a time.
It's like anesthesia for real. I'm working on anesthesia.
First, you'll be needing a weapon.
They got me on anesthesia right now.
There you
Waking
go.
up from anesthesia.
All right, let's get going.
All right. Captain Keys over here giving me a weapon, saying it's loaded, right? Or the Captain Keys. Okay, prologue. Nice. Ooh. Follow the exclamation point. And Elma gives you tips. I like that guidance. I like how that's set up. I mean, honestly, I like that. Whenever games have all that use of putting characters that guide you at the start of the game, that's what I like. That's what I like to see. You got places with an exclamation mark. Doing so should reveal the way forward. The occasional excursion or beaten path never hurts. Ah, so straying off the path to fight some enemies. That's how Xenoblade starts. You always have overload with enemies in some areas, and it's like, do you want to fight them? And it's up to you if they're... And then there's those big freaking gorillas that are like in places where you have to like go weave around them. That happens in Xenoblade 2. That is... And Xenoblade 3. Around the start... Not too far off the start of Xenoblade 3, but that happens like earlier in Xenoblade 2 from what I remember. Alright, let's get into this and see how it is. Okay, from what I remember, you can switch your view. Let me see if I'm pressing the right buttons. No, wait. You can switch your view. Yeah, you can switch your viewpoint. Hold on. First person, right? Alright. Yeah. I like when this is an option in some Xenoblade games. Like, how they have it is like, you can set all of your stuff down, like, the way you prefer. I really like that. If you want to go first person, you can, but that stuff cannot be seen good in battle. Like, you know that can be seen good in battle. They're bringing me a little bit of, like, well, a start to get into, like, to get into like approaching monsters.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces.
And they said moving time.
And destroyed.
So they packed up.
Ring any bells? Don't feel bad.
I got
It's one
amnesia.
memory I'd like to forget.
I got amnesia for real. Okay. First
I know.
First
It's
battle.
been following me for a while now. I
Alright.
didn't want to alarm
First
you,
monster battle.
but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Oh damn. Okay, this is different from other Xenoblade games. I mean, well, usually you fight in Xenoblade 1 you fight your first battle with a crab. In Xenoblade 2, your first battle was with like a whole freaking scorpion or lobster, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what they paired you up against in the last games. Now we got bumping music here. They put a persona on us. No way. Okay. Mission combat. It's like I'm gonna have to bump this later. It's too groovy. Hold on. No, I'm gonna have to target with R. Okay, I'm gonna target. Then auto attacking is like what do you usually get into? Throw your weapon and then you just auto attack. I bet. Oh, but yeah, auto attacking. So it's supposed to be like up close and personal if you wanted to. Oh wait, hold on. Are these arts? These are arts, right? Arts, yeah, these are arts. Okay. I never got introduced to arts like in the way that Xenoblade 1 had it, so I don't know if they have it like that. Because every time I look at how the art screen looks like in Xenoblade 1, that looks confusing. That looks so confusing. So like if they're gonna do something off of that, because originally that was what they probably carried over from it being the only Xenoblade game to follow after 1 at the time. I feel like I'm not gonna know exactly how to do this yet. I'm probably gonna be confused. I mean, of course, I know what I'm seeing, but when they introduce this in this way, of like it being like a different interface than you're used to, it's gonna be its own thing. Like you can see where it's gonna go. Okay, so art is target them first, and then you can select an art. Okay, you can select an art. All right, so there's 8, so I guess you can switch them out. This is the interchangeable kind where it says you can switch out arts. I think that's probably what they're going for, but I'm not sure. All right, I was all stretching my arms to get ready for this. No way. All right, what? Wait, hold on. They did not get me prepared for no button prompt. Okay. They did not get me prepared for no button prompt. There's actually...
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
I was carrying for real. I can't do anything. Hold on. Okay, now it's gonna be ready in a minute.
Flame grenade!
Alright. Whoa, I actually got to use one for starters. I did not be ready for that weapon, that button prompt.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a
Alright.
weapon, you know.
I know that there's a little bit of a walk to get to, like... That would be cool. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind looking at what they have for like fetch quests and how they put some of them as like jobs, or you help people out and then like that's how you approach them, is like they bring you onto like stuff, and I guess that's how they do fetch quests for this style. That's an interesting way, because like usually it's just talking to NPCs in all the other Xenoblade games and then helping them out for what they're doing. So honestly, I like how they present it. You can do some jobs to get through fetch quests, I believe.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Alright. So I have drops, that's what it is. I couldn't really see too much, but I got drops. Yeah. 99 is my exceeded capacity, alright. That's an interesting way of gaining drops. I didn't know that they used to have such a different menu. Voice prompts. Oh wait, what is sometimes when they add features that are new for me from other that are different from other games, it takes me a moment to think if they're gonna be a little overwhelming or I'm not gonna be able to remember all of them. But so I have this being introduced. Use the prompt. Ultimate palette will match the prompt's color. The highlight, dang. That is something to take in to really think about. Like you don't know if you're really gonna remember everything from the start. Using art that's highlighted, you'll succeed in the prompt. Man, so dang, this is just a lot to take in. Not wondering how something's gonna pop up. It's a little different from what I have seen from before. Oh wait, hold on. I thought that was a monster. Oh, there's a lot to see from that. I didn't know there's a lot of button interactivity that is different from how I'm used to. I mean, honestly, the game is generous to give you some easy pickings of enemies in battle, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see how much I want to go for it before I actually get into the starting area. Oh, I see. So that button pops at the start.
Shadow strike.
Alright. It's just that right now at the moment my actual my arts charge very slowly, so my arts aren't supposed to be like super useful until then. Button press.
Move in and do some damage.
Appendage. What happened if I press that?
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
I just jumped and I was trying to make sure I could do that button combination. No, wait, hold on. I'm actually trying to follow what that button movement says. Oh, so you can actually target. Okay, so you can target certain points if they're probably weak spots or not. Alright, let's get out of the Okay. Yeah, it's a little silly getting used to Yuri's voice on my character, because then I'm thinking like, it's the one that feels like it's in my alley of what I like. And actually getting the character's ornament. And actually getting a voice that seems like decent for me to choose, but oh, okay. I'm not used to R being the jump button. Did I remember R being the jump button in the last games? I don't even think it was. So this is different for me, especially what it does. Alright, so I do not like hearing that damn mosquito sound. You can actually use arts if you wanted to. Dang, I can really get stunned by some enemies. I'll see what to do about items handed to me and switching them out later on, but of course there's a lot to really manage from the start. I was completely gonna pass that up if we didn't go over here. When it comes to how items are like handed to you and then you have a max capacity at some point, you're gonna want to figure out how you're gonna manage down your own time, but it just makes sense. Oh wait, is this like? What are these? Is these like rhinos? I don't know what these are. They remind me of Mechon.
We can do this.
Let's see what you've got.
Okay, so there was no button pop for that one. Level 2, and they do seem a little imposing. No, they do seem imposing. Look at all that health. No, I'm not selecting the right one. That's why it seemed so. I wasn't targeting the right one. That's why it seemed like things were going a little heavy. Oh, okay. That's the objective. All right. What is in this area? Let me get that last piece before we move on. But I do like to collect all the goodies first. That's just how it is. I like to collect all the goodies, and I like making sure that I have a good way of identifying when I'm gonna be used to like the details that give me a truce to this game at some point.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Ooh. Ooh, this is... No, the... Okay, so this... Alright, this really reminds me of like War Plane. Just some of those archers. Okay. And I'm thinking, yeah, the mist and everything is fog and mist. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, man. Bigger monsters. I love the introduction of bigger monsters, honestly. I thought that was the tail for real. I didn't think that was the damn head. I thought it was like the tail. I thought I was looking at a monster getting up from the back, like for real. I do like how it shows off a lot of the environment.
Pretty wild, huh?
Honestly, yeah.
They're all indigenous, as far as we can
So we
tell.
get used to the bigger.
We need to learn
monsters.
to play nice with these guys if we're going to try.
Oh,
and
and you're gonna
coexist
fight those
together.
with the mech, of course. Pretty much only you'll probably be able to fight those with the mech. But I wanted to see if you're able to exit a battle that's used with a mech and is able to see like, oh man, those things are crazy. They remind me of the Pharisees from Xenoblade 2. Imagine, I feel like they are actually bigger than you think, but some of them at a distance, they're really way bigger. I love it. I love how it starts off with getting used to like how much of the big monsters are going to be part of like mech battles. This is going to be like the trick for that.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy.
Ooh, we're at a cliff face, yeah.
We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall.
We don't have fall
indigents
damage
down
here?
there are another story. Some big, some
We built
mean,
different than the other
all
Xenoblade characters.
nasty.
All of the other Xenoblade characters take fall damage.
Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way
We
to
would
go.
not have fall damage. I
Relatively
want to test
speaking.
that. Because of course, if you know Xenoblade, you know that if you do take fall damage and die, you have a checkpoint moment
That
where you
said,
get to come back
whichever
from.
way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Okay, so Elma's letting us explore for a moment. That's just being generous to the player. All right. Oh, okay, so we have kind of like, we're probably gonna be around a little bit bigger enemies, but not the biggest enemies that are more meant for the mech battles yet. I bet that's what's gonna go for it. All right, so yeah, of course you don't get aggroed by enemies unless you're more close to the level than you really are. I would want to try and get to the city as fast as possible. Okay, toggle sprint, and then auto. Wait, hold on. Is it by pressing the stick or is it actually like moving forward? Oh wait, it's pressing the stick. All right. Man, we are really built different. Like these humans are like. Wait, we don't take fall damage, right? Where can I go to not take fall damage? I am really like dashing through this. I don't want to be dashing through all the time. Okay, so we got.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we don't have to interact with them specifically. We can just see their dialogue below that. Damn, dude. We don't gotta interact with them specifically. We can just see their dialogue and what they're saying, right? There's a car here? Alright, so you can't take this joyride yet. I wonder if you could take a no, if you can take a joyride, they're gonna make that like Final Fantasy 15 styles of like traveling. I feel like, oh wait, you could drive the mechs. I know that some of them have wheels, but I'm wondering like if they really have like just a car you can use generally, like on the smaller scale of just moving around. That would be like Final Fantasy 15 for real.
It didn't have to be like
Whoa.
this.
Alright, oh, we ran into remote as you think. So I didn't know you had to press it twice. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not know there was that many prompts right now. Alright. I'm just gonna try and take this fight on. And then sorry. Okay. Let's try and wait. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we can't make it. I have to see what happens when you, how it usually gets you used to losing. The way it gets you used to losing is something you gotta experience. Alright, and try and still clear a little bit of other enemies just to get to the city faster. Oh man. Alright, so that one's just, I feel like that's just more imposing. That enemy's more, that monster's more imposing for real. Looks crazy though, it reminds me of like the flood from Halo. I'm still surprised by how much how crazy my sprinting is. I feel like the humans, I couldn't really get so much off of this. And understanding how the humans have such like impressive like features and like and not being able to take fall damage and being able to sprint like this, but I feel like it's just a part of how the game is built. Like they would compensate fall damage. Okay.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this
Seems
was just
like
the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Okay, we got a required fight.
Grexes. And we're riled.
Wait, we're finding more than one? We're finding more than one. Damn. Okay.
We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate.
Oh, that makes sense.
We're gonna have to take them down.
Clearing them out.
You ready?
Right. But the thing I know about this is that they're probably not going to be too high level. What is it used on first split between melee and ranged? Oh, right. That's why I was switching with my one art. Yeah, they can attack close range, but you gotta be careful. Okay. I'm still getting used to the icons for cooldowns. Oh, that was a little. I'm gonna try.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm targeting the wrong one.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Okay, hold on. How much hit one out that fast? Okay.
Didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
I'll topple him.
I do really like the monster design here,
Strength
though.
comes from experience. That's true on any front. Now, melee attacks.
I'm still getting used to how everything is being added, especially with.
Use an aura.
But I do like that.
Infuriate.
I don't know what the heck he means by aura. What's an aura? Okay, now I'm being aggro to see how aggro works. Alright.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
Yeah, because
You
these
need
are
to
just,
walk
these are
that
just
line.
animals, dude. Crazy looking animals, but still animals.
Alright, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Ooh, okay. I like that fight wasn't too heavy, especially if you try to just sprint through the enemies at the start. Alright, on to the city. We got Halo Warthogs up in here? Dang. Pretty much Halo Warthogs up in here. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, you do have actual prompts, button prompts to talk with characters.
Thanks.
Must be the new friend that Colonel Emma mentioned in the report. Having just woken up after all this time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed. So we gotta go another alternate route? Come on. If you want to enter the city, you need to use the elevator? Oh, so it's a little bit of a fetch quest kind of thing, maybe. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. They'll probably open the gate soon. Alright. You had a little inconvenience, please understand. Okay, so they have a sort of a fetch quest deal maybe, where we have to go an alternate route and then maybe we get stuck up with more monsters, or I'm feeling like there's something to take away from this. Like this, when I say that, dude, there's something to take away from this, from how it starts. Alright. Glad we had to wait for a little bit longer. Okay. You run too fast, you end up running into NPCs. Okay. Them heels though. Oh my, those heels. Them shits were tight.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beach spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
Alright.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Alright, so that's the entire intro sequence. And that's how it's presented. Yeah. We'll save here. We'll see how the save icon goes. Alright. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. I thought the first one was a save slot.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters.
Ooh, wait.
Follow me.
No, wait. I already got a place for myself, or Elma's setting me up with somewhere? Alright. I'm thinking it's not far of a walk. Everything got a lift for this place, man. Dang.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago,
all
ma'am.
brothers and sisters.
Oh, man.
I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful
political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
NLA and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll show interest, yeah.
Right.
I like the
Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at
Right,
Starfall
right.
Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training
I'm guessing
Unit,
there's more.
AKA the Skeleton Crew.
Ah,
I was a
Skell.
colonel
Okay,
and
Skell.
Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep
But I'm
telling them we
guessing
don't need those
these
old
are
ranks
examples of
anymore
starting
now
characters
that
that
we're
are going
here.
to help guide you for,
You're
like,
still
not just
Colonel
Elma.
to me, ma'am.
Not just
no
or
reorg
beyond
will ever
Elma.
change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
I did not expect the language to pop
Well,
up
I'd
like
remind you both the
I
mams
mean,
aren't
Xenoblade
necessary
2
if I
probably
thought
does
you'd
it.
listen.
that. Around the same time, if not earlier, with getting
All right,
used
ma'am.
to like its
We
language,
should be getting back to
its
work.
language
Until
options.
next time, Colonel.
Of actually like, getting used to like its language dialogue.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
I think maybe compared to other people, I feel like my customization is a little basic. Other people probably went more outlandish and, well, different in how they started stuff off in their own playthrough. Hold on a minute. What the heck? I didn't know it does that. It creates there's a whole invisible wall barrier made for going to an objective. I did not know that. Right? These are the skells, huh? Alright, so it gives you a look at like where you're at to pilot, right? Where you're at to pilot. The moon is huge, Jesus. Even shots of the moon in movies don't even look that big. But I know it's mirrored to different planets. Wait, that. What is going on? So that's a scale. Crash landing? Oh shit. I think they're definitely gonna introduce the character piloting that as another like character that guides the introduction alongside Elma. Basically, characters that carry the introduction. I feel like it's a lot of a part of like how Xenoblade stuff, especially this game. Different from how other games handle it. Oh wait, right. She's the one with the pin that looks, the hairpin that looks like the Monado. It does give you a handful of people though, and NPCs to get used to in the main characters.
Damn it!
Both got such a big armor set. He looks like an Anthem character.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee.
Cool, I survived, man.
Mechanic
Dang,
and top
this
all-around
woman is
fix-it
cool.
gal for Blade.
I think I'm just gonna keep doing positive answers.
She's 13, and I know she looks young, and she is
I'm
young,
gonna
but
keep doing
trust
the
me,
positive
she's one of
answer.
our top talents.
Most of the
Answer
time,
prompts.
that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Yeah, I was right.
Don't
So
mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
the only name
Don't
that the
mind
mechs usually go by at
Wait,
the
why am I cleaning
at
up your mess
the-
in the first place? Lynn!
at
Lynn!
the basic level is, well, how you introduce them is just a scale. So it's nice to get used to it, especially with how stuff is working. Okay, so you can change party members for who you select. I remember that from other Xenoblade games. Okay, so Lynn would be like a defender, probably. Full-Metal Jaguar. Full-Metal Jaguar. I remember that name before. I forget where I saw. I forget what that's familiar with. That's a name that's familiar with me from one of the other games. I haven't checked out what the actual start screen is like, the actual menu. Okay, so it's actually an overlay? That's so cool. Okay, so we gotta speak to him. I thought we had to go through another elevator to get where we go. This reminds me a lot of the ways that Halo Pelicans and Cyberpunk ambulances work.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks.
Joyride.
There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
But yeah, from what I'll say and how it starts
Speaking of which,
off,
we don't really have time
Elma's
for a
cool.
full
I
pleasure
like her.
cruise here.
She's got a lot of cool.
Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
She's got a cool
Okay, you
way
got
of coming off to the character, like how she's presented to the
New
character
LA
and
is divided into 4 districts.
what
We
they
departed
set
from
up
the
with
industrial district, where
how the
Doug and I
characters
were
are helpful
conducting the flight
to the
test.
player.
It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Getting used to the layout.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
Wondering how much
CD is the closest thing to a downtown.
exploration is like
Can
something
actually
people really
get
like.
pretty
I wonder
crowded
how much is
sometimes.
enterable, or if they have the
Well,
RPG style of entering
anyway.
stores where it's just a menu.
Big or not, the best and
And the
only
background.
bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing.
Is that a church?
Well,
Yeah, a whole
plus
church
a
in
nice park and the cathedral.
Yeah, cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, want to relax and unwind with
course.
a good book.
All
That's
Xenoblade
the
games
spot.
have a decent,
Right?
well, like
The park
a
is my
park
favorite
area
place
that.
to just zone out and chill.
Well,
And
Xenoblade
last
3
but
has
not least,
a
our
park area of its
destination,
own, so that's
the
what I mean.
administrative district,
They would have something
nerve
like that.
center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here.
Wait, there's 2 moons?
The
No
upper
way.
level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
So we live where in the government barracks.
And
We got
this
government
concludes
housing.
our
Oh, this
tour.
is just
We
like
will be landing
Evangelion
shortly.
having government housing.
Thanks, Lynn.
Whole apartment complex in a government facility.
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Yeah, basically. I feel like the Blade logo reminds me a lot of Moradin because of the gold in it. Just reminds me more of like how Moradin's in the way 2 uses all the gold in it, like the gold colors, gold accents, and like all that stuff is attributed to like just remembering like color schemes and stuff of some stuff from the older games. Just sometimes when it catches your eye.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
So things for later. Let's go to where my housing is. Do we just go through here? Where do we go through? Where do we end up going through? Okay, wait, I'm gonna be a little bit lost. Hold on. Is this supposed to be a lower level I'm supposed to go to? It probably is a lower level. I have no idea. Oh, wait, yeah. So like the lower levels. Alright. It's reminding me of. Okay, so this is kind of like a shopping district? Almost. Armory.
Hey!
Damn, you have horse skulls walking over here and everything. I did not know they'd have like the mobility except for outside the city. I thought the only mobility you have comes from like being outside the city, or like with what you see in like NPCs. All right, let's get this covered.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what further about what they talk about with the.
I think I can answer that one. So,
Because
you
I'm
must
just
be
gonna
the latest
keep
rescue.
accepting what they hand
Secretary
me for
Nagi.
what they hand me for
Miss
all of this
Chipper as always, I see.
all of this.
What can I say?
start-
Pep is my middle name.
starting
I ran into
information.
Doug Barrett on the way here,
You
and
mean it's
he
just fed
didn't
to you.
seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No, nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Are they crashing at my place?
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of shade.
He's
Something about the
also my
lighting
superior officer.
in this game is different from the
And
other
he'd be an
Xenoblade games by a
excellent person
long
to talk to
shot.
when
I
you're
mean, I
ready
think
to
it's
start
meant for the
looking for
Switch
work.
too. I think it's something about it was probably meant for the Switch
What
2
about a
here. 'Cause,
job
like,
right here with Blade?
what
He
is
seems
going on with
capable.
how good these
Let's give it a little more time.
textures look
At least until he knows
in
enough to be able to make an
shading
informed
compared
decision.
to shading and line compared to
He
like
seems to be suffering from
past
some form
games.
of memory loss.
Memory loss. From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire
Like, you
lot
look
of
at
us have only
Nagi's
been on this planet for
face
what,
and damn,
2
like
months?
the texture on his eyebrows.
It
It's
shouldn't
like,
take very long to
a
get
lot of that
caught
looks
up.
like it's meant to be the
My thoughts
definition of like
exactly.
the Switch 2's better graphics or better hardware, or everything that goes
Well
into
then,
its processing power to be
Where
better.
should we begin?
I feel like this is supposed to be something that easily translates over to the Switch 2. If we're thinking about how impressive this stuff is looking, like all of the color and everything, like it looks much more defined than other games, especially in its style. Its art style is different, of course. You can see that a lot in it. Let me see what I can pick here. Registration. There's a lot to touch on that. I'm just thinking about. Am I gonna get to get answers to all these? No, I don't need to know how Mirror was. No, they already pretty much talked about that. Information about Blade or as well registration. I would say registration. Like if I'm able to only ask one thing, I just say registration. Like that's what I'd head for. If I don't have no other way of checking on everything.
All citizens of NLA are required
probably
to
ask me to-
register their name,
ask me
age,
if I
and
wanna-
occupation. We also
if
ask
I
you
wanna
report any
ask more
personal
questions or if
assets and
ask
take
more
a
stuff,
short
I mean,
survey
honestly,
regarding your
I feel like
current
they might
state
do
of
that.
health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
I guess it's just a slow process for me. Like, am I supposed to manually do it like in the game? Okay. Information on Blade. I think we're supposed to get through everything.
Blade
But I don't
is
mind
an
hearing
acronym.
about more about Mirror.
Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up
Oh,
there in
newly
space, we
established.
had plenty of provisions.
So
and
it
a crew
wasn't.
trained to handle the limited amount
I
of
like that they
situations we might
mentioned that it's
encounter in
not.
our
It hasn't been
travels.
long in like
But of course, all that
long
changed
it's-
after we lost most of our
in
ship
the
and came
use of how the
crashing
story
down here
carries
on
along
Mirror.
with what you know of the
We needed
foundations and
food,
stuff.
water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional
Yeah, that makes
government
sense.
to
I
manage
like how
on
that
its
ties
own.
into like
So Blade was born.
the government.
The
how
idea
government
was to have
was
one
put
central
together.
organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles.
Yeah, you need a government. You need
Its
to know
core
how
was
you
pulled
need
from
a
the
government.
coalition
Like, we know that from
military, so
history.
it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis,
Oh man,
all housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete
they were all in
schematic of that
cryosleep for
facility.
that shit.
Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued.
I thought at first
But
she was
there's
saying
a
we all
problem.
made out.
We now
Not
know
that
the
there's
Lifehold broke
people
apart
still in
along with the rest
cryosleep.
of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the
I didn't know
pieces
that.
landed.
This
Not
is part
very
of the plot.
comforting, I know.
What we have to do.
Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Man. Okay. Now let's just have the rest of the
It
exposition
started
here.
at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
That was only one alien race attacking us, not two.
Their technology
I always
and
thought the
weapons
story
were
only focused on
beyond our
one
comprehension.
set of aliens.
We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
They feasted on that shit. They feasted on our shit.
I still wonder if
They
I
had a
hadn't been
mukbang
there.
on our shit with no remorse.
Maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our
Dang,
mission.
all in space
Find a
for 2
habitable
years?
planet and settle there. We had
Oh,
no
wow. I
idea
did not
how
know
long it
it's
would
set-
take.
It's set like that.
Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
They were
The
closing on them.
xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough.
No, they were like,
wanted
things ain't so
humanity
sweet.
destroyed.
We're still on your ass.
For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Okay, so I was thinking they were gonna bring me to my living space, but oh wait, that did get done. It's a debriefing in a way. It's like a debriefing or a summary, right? I'm thinking. Track this mission. I guess so, yeah. I think that's a way of knowing what the objective is. So basically with quest lines, there's usually an objective always like showing like the main thing. You can deactivate it possible in each Xenoblade game. I know that. What else is now you have safe quest before we leave? You explore the administrative district. Think about what sort of life you'd lead here in New LA. Take all the time you need, okay? So it's a way of like continuing like it. Okay, so I was thinking like I thought that it was gonna take me to my living space, but I would see what's up with this. Oh, wait, is this okay? So this is probably something to do with. Can you edit your character at any time? What the heck? Alright, I'll see what they give me with this last bit, and I'll see what to do about closing things off.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
Oh, so he gave me special.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts.
Pretty privileged.
It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get
What?
a load of that
I was wondering why she
skill.
was kind of like
And the way
almost
that they
talking.
walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Lynn, that's a little sus. Yeah, let's just see what they say about skill. Geek out? You can geek out. That's a little silly. But honestly, I do want to get the explanation.
What?
As funny as
you
it is.
You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without scale technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot scales. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple.
Oh, so I can't even...
They choose you, not the other way around.
I have some way to go until I can actually get into scale?
There is some criteria. The
it's not going to be so quick to get you into scale at the start of the game,
only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So they're telling me if you want to
so what do you say?
Start to get into that...
If you become a Blade and work
get into
hard,
that scale, you gotta work for that shit.
I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Man.
Speaking
I like
of
that
work,
introduction,
that
though. It's not too
reminds
heavy
me.
on you.
Why don't we check out the mission control board
is this what it means?
That's where we take on our assignments.
Continue with the way of like...
Good call.
Accepting
Let's head on
work.
over.
It leads you into getting a skill. Okay. I like how it starts off and like how it presents that, but I feel like with that said, that will be the end of episode 1 of Xenoblade Chronicles X. I want to thank you all for watching this playthrough because it's very enjoyable for me to get into a game that I really want to be able to make sure was recorded and handled well for my actual way of bringing a gameplay series into the light with setup that made me very happy to take my own short and small approaches on, even if I took my time with it. If you're new here, sub to the channel, follow the Twitch, and be sure to become a larger part of the community by joining the Discord. I'm glad to start this journey with all of you with Xenoblade Chronicles X, and ACN, we up.